Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. So, I know a lot of you are in Mad Viking and SafeHaven, but there actually might be a partnership between the two projects. I'm only speculating because Mad Viking Games tweeted on their official Twitter, MVG, Mad Viking Games, has just had a really good meeting with SafeHaven SHA team, talking about the future. Amazing what their teams are doing. Great things ahead for the Vechain ecosystem. Now, they could just be pumping up the Vechain ecosystem because we know that the Vechain ecosystem could actually use some press. And it's cool that they're actually trying to build up the Vechain ecosystem. But, having a long discussion, a long meeting could actually mean they're going to partner. Now, what are their partnership plans? I have no idea. I don't understand how SafeHaven, which does like inheritance and all this stuff, would actually partner with what is essentially a metaverse gaming company like Mad Viking Games. Could be wrong, but I just don't really see it. But the thing is, like, I thought about it again, and it could actually have something to do with the SafeHaven Dex, which is the Safe Dex, or yeah, the SafeHaven Dex. That's actually SHA Dex that's actually coming out next month. Remember, you can actually do the Mad Viking Game staking, I believe, on the vexchange.io platform right now, but they might be talking about further integration with on Mad Viking Games with the SafeHaven Dex, SHA Dex, that's actually coming out next month. Remember, Mad Viking Games is trying to build an economic ecosystem around their entire game, and they do need a DEX to do so. And I think SafeHaven, with all the audits and everything, would actually be the perfect partner for Mad Viking Games. Obviously, this would help the SafeHaven DEX launch on VeChain, and it would give it would give it a good competition against vexchange.io. And also because you want more than one DEX on your ecosystem, and this also is very good for Mad Viking Games because you have a solid DEX platform to actually expand your DeFi part of your game on. Staking, yield farming, things like that. That can definitely be done with SafeHaven. So I think this is going to be very good for both projects. I'm actually more bullish about SafeHaven. So if you're going to ask me, should I buy MVG or SHA? If you had to choose one, I would actually buy SHA right now. I think they just have more projects right now, and their integration with Polygon and other things is pretty amazing. Plus, they have actually had projects and up for quite a while now, like Inherity, and it's just really cool the projects they actually have. Whereas Mad Viking Games, it's really cool what they're developing, but I have yet to see if it's going to be successful or not. I really hope MVG is going to be successful. Don't get me wrong. But I think right now SafeHaven is a little more solid. Mad Viking Games is a little bit more speculative, but the thing is, I would choose SafeHaven over MVG at this point because SafeHaven is very, very low market cap, meaning it can go way, way up. And SafeHaven has a bunch of projects, and it's going to be interoperable with Polygon. So I'm actually excited about this partnership. I don't really get excited about partnerships within the same ecosystem. But I think when I think about it, it does go together with one launching a DEX. I think SafeHaven is going to be looking for more of these VeChain projects to actually have on their DEX. And if they can actually get a really good DEX ecosystem going with a lot of liquidity, I do think a lot more games will actually look at VET because it's kind of like a combination of everything. It's not fully decentralized, but there's like 100 authority nodes, so it's not like one person controlling everything. And we know like several like non-Chinese entities like DNVGL, PwC, Deloitte, they control nodes on VeChain. So it's not just like Chinese government and VeChain. I'm sure like VeChain, the foundation itself, definitely controls one of the authority nodes, and the government might control one of the authority nodes. But there's a lot of like enterprise partners that aren't actually based in China that actually control the VeChain authority nodes as well. I actually do think that there's more money to be made in VeChain projects rather than VeChain itself. Whether you're yield farming VEX, you're yield farming MVG, or you're going to be using SHA, I do think those will actually get you higher ROI. They are more risky than VET itself. I think SHA is probably the least out of all of them. I'm doing VEX right now because the returns are pretty good. Like I said, they're going to be more risky than the VeChain project itself, but I do think they will give you higher ROI, and they don't necessarily follow Bitcoin. Now, that could be a good thing or bad thing. Bad because if they don't necessarily follow Bitcoin, they could go down while Bitcoin's going up, but when Bitcoin goes down, like Vex has been actually been holding a lot better. So think about like some of these like ecosystem coins. I think you should be diversified if you're in the VeChain ecosystem in both VeChain and some of the ecosystem coins. I would highly suggest you look at things like VEX or SafeHaven. And maybe consider like doing some yield farming or like just investing in some of the ecosystem coins rather than being all in on VET itself. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.